Yo, Jericho, did Hero Fix get you in to see that eye? Yeah, no, not quite yet, man. It's still all messed up. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Fix. It is, but it's all good because we got the Unrivaled series right here. Getting it all corrected. Ringside Collectibles. Hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. Go check out the unboxing, man. We're doing a giveaway right here for the very first series. And then when Series 2 drops, that's when you'll know what's going to go down with Brandy Rhodes, Nick Jackson, Matt. We got Jericho going on right now in today's video. Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega. In comparisons, you already know, man. We put some right here on the channel. Customs. And we'll have to find out if we can execute the one-winged angel. Back of the packaging, they're all going to get their signature right there in the corner. Kenny Omega coming off the top. Jericho about to catch him. And we also have a little bit of attributes. Double or Nothing, 5/25, 2019. I think that was the very first pay-per-view. So them being in Series 1, it makes sense. For Jericho, we got the same thing going on, except it's a different part in the match. This one, Kenny Omega, he had one up. I feel like for Jericho, it would only be right. He was about to go up top. He was stopping him from doing it. He says, what about Brandy, man? What about the Nick? What about the man? What about the Young Bucks? Well, again, that's why you got to turn on that notification. We're going to put all these up. We're going to review them all. We're going to get these out. Let's get the magic. Let's get it going, and let's do this. Only complaint that you'll get from me from this packaging, I mean, it looks beautiful. I think the gold on top, on the sides, bringing the backdrop right here, the way that you're seeing it right here, it's awesome, but getting the figure out of here, it's not. Like, there's no way that you can keep the packaging mint if you plan on keeping it out. I know a lot of people like to do that. They make sure that they try to get away from all this, but it's really hard to avoid it, and we'll do it with Jericho so you get a good idea, but that's how Kenny comes out, man. You get it from the angle right there, you rip it through. You know what, we'll show you with the Jericho. Let's get the Kenny up here. Let's get him reviewed and see all the extras that it's coming with. The only thing that I'm seeing is the interchangeable hands. We're getting right there that signature right before he hits you with the one-winged angel, and then we're going to slide open right there for the mic. For the ones that are on the figure, it's the same one that we saw with the interchangeable, except it's going to be on the right, and then on the left, it's going to be the mic hand. For the jacket, they're covering a lot of the detail right here with the silver, how it all comes together, and it does. All you got to do is just kind of squeeze a little bit and bring it to, and that's how it stays in place. Once you do unbuckle it, you'll see that the torso choice, we're going to talk about that in just a sec. I want to keep carrying through this because you're going to see the stars. You're going to see even more of that silver coming on the left sleeve. On the right, you're still going to get all the posability options. You can see right there. You can move it to the right. You can move it to the left. You're going to see these little plastic pieces, kind of like how we saw with the bubbly Chris Jericho. It's just to kind of help from joint rub from that occurring. On the back, we're getting the one wing, man. It makes sense. It wouldn't be Kenny Omega if he wasn't rocking that. At the bottom, you're going to see the rest of the purple carrying through. It's going to be a 4-tier piece matching with the kick pads as well as the tights themselves. On the side right here, all the straps, all this tooling, I am a huge fan. I think that they really knocked it out the park, capturing all that. Even right here for the gauntlet, somehow managed to capture the black coming across. That is neat. And then it just stops right there. You see how like the silver accent right there, like it's still very much there, but all that crisscross pattern, you ain't seen it on the rest right here. And then you can take it off. Once you do, I mean, you're going to be able to get all that in-ring action. You can see that all those little pieces that are kind of keeping the joints from rubbing together, it's going to keep coming, man. Even right here on the inside arm, you can kind of see how it's fighting me. There you go. You slide it off, you pull it out, and that's it. You don't got to worry about no joint rub, no paint coming across right here the way it should. That's really cool to see because we did see it with the ringside exclusive, so I wasn't sure if that was just going to be something they were going to use for that, but no, it looks like all the figures, they are taking all those precautions to make sure that the quality control, it's all getting taken care of. For the hair, it is pretty dark. I mean, from what I recall, if you look at the back right here, you can see that it was a little bit lighter. There is like a tint of gray. You can kind of pick up on it a little bit, but I don't know. It's something about the color. It's not sitting right. Not just for the hair, but also the skin tone. And we already discussed this. This is something that they are aware. They are planning on like hopefully future, maybe it's like Series 2 or Series 3. I know the first two have already been kind of announced, so it might be something that we might see come 2021. One can only hope. For the attire, we got the K, we got the Omega coming up right here on the left side. We got the purple all fading. It starts out heavy towards the bottom of the thigh, and then it just starts fading into black. The right knee pad, we're getting the Kenny Omega logo. Very, very clean. I'm not seeing any like mashups with the purples or the whites. I think overall, the quality control, they are doing something good, man. You can tell that they are definitely trying to take every single approach. Bottom of the boots, we are getting peg holes, so if you want to display them, if you want to put them on some kind of stand, you can definitely do so. For the belt, this is all sculpted, this is all molded, this is already one up from what we've seen with a lot of the Mattel figures. A lot of the times, they'll just go ahead and paint, or actually, they might even get away from it and only do like the buckle. So the fact that Jazz wears, dude, I love this. This is so awesome. Points of articulation, we're covering it. Brand new figure, we're getting a full 360 for the shoulders, they go this far out, actually surpassing the regular average. A full 360. We're getting double jointed elbows, wrist articulation. You won't get it all that much with the gauntlet unless if you do remove it, but you can see on this side, you're getting a full rotation right there. Ab crunch, he can fold pretty damn good. I mean, look at that. One-way angel will be no problem, and he can go pretty far back. Get a full 360 right there on the waist swivel. The legs go this far forward, that far back. Upper thigh cut, full rotation, double jointed knees. We're also getting the calf rotation right here. You get a full 360. For ankle, you can turn these all the way, and you're getting a lot of ankle pivot going on, as well as forward and back on this. So overall, very satisfied. And all these figures, at least the Jericho that we've seen so far, they are all on the ball hit. So part swaps, you already know that stuff like that can go down with these as well. Shouldn't be an issue. We're going to attempt it. We're going to try it. And I'm going to tell you right now, this Kenny Omega, I'm giving him an 8.5. And the notch is going to be the skin tone. Ain't that right, Jericho? Hero Fix, you can't take anything like that, man. Why not, my man? Because we still have to show him how the box will come. So you do it from right here from the side, you do it from the bottom, and there you have it, my friend. From here, yeah, you're going to really have to get in there. You're going to dig around. If you want to keep it mock, you're going to have to be pristine with it. You got to be fancy. You got to be Jericho's bestaholic. Ooh, that's a new one. Jericho, I'm using that. Going forward, we're getting the pendant. Don't come after me. If you do, just don't put me in the Jericho. Don't put me in the walls of Jericho. Put the hat on him. Pull this out, show him the hands. The hands are going to be cool because it's not just going to be like how we're seeing under the figure. We're going to get actual gloves on them. We got two mic open right here, and interchanging any of these, I know I might have already shown you on the very first Jericho, but it is really easy. You don't have to heat anything up. All you got to do is pop it out. Do be careful. I'm actually going to recommend it on the very first try. Do heat it up and make sure that all those parts are off, because that's going to make more sense on something not snapping on you. The jacket, everything. All right, accessories, let's cover them. We got the hat, we're getting the scarf, and there is two differences when it comes to the clothing. We're getting the solid rubber, but they're mixing it in with fabric, and this is a nice touch. Really good creativity on behalf of Jazzwares, because Mattel, if you got rubber with one piece, you would have automatically gotten it with all, but the scarf, check this out. It's kind of like a see-through, transparent. You can see Kenny Omega. Kenny, let's pull you up right here. Of course, this is prior to the match, so you won't be able to see the man hiding behind the scarf. That's awesome, dude. Love it. Like the little accents up top, because what it happens is that it starts fading right here into some more of like the shiny glimmer that we're seeing on the bottom. So the way that it's all mixed together, this is sick. And then the head scan too, it is completely something brand new from what we saw initially with the ringside exclusive. And which one do I like more? Well, I tell you what, if mine didn't come out the way that it did, I still would be leaning towards this, because I do like that anger. Look at that anger. He is so mad that Hero Fix has been running around all freaking Wisconsin, not being able to find these AEW figgies, but Ringside Collectibles is like, don't you worry, man, you ain't gotta be hunting. You ship them straight to your door. Scale 2. I'm gonna tell you that the Ringside exclusive head scan, it's looking a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, and maybe that's because of the expression right here. Once we do take this off, see what the rest of the jacket has to offer. We're gonna have to pull up the hair a little bit. I don't want to be ripping anything, especially Jericho's scarf. He'll never forgive me, man. It's that feeling of regret that you'll hold for the rest of your life. Maybe not to that extreme, but it is a very nice looking jacket. All the silvers, you're gonna mainly see it up front. There is not gonna be a lot going on once you get to the back. Like, you'll still get all the textured and molding, but that's where it all is going to stop. The blue, the man has always been an extravagant lad when it comes to his jackets. Entrance jackets, glow in the dark, the man will try it all. Jericho knows how to do it. The WHF fam loves it, and let's take off, see what's going on, because it is the same piece, everything from top to bottom. It's going to be the accessories, it's going to be the attire too, from the Ringside exclusive, and there goes the glove. Hero Fix, you couldn't keep it on. Luckily, we got the other hand, and that's all good. Tattoos, let's go ahead and cover them. I know we did that right there with that Ringside exclusive, so I'm not going to get too much into detail. You'll have to go back on the channel and check it out, but there it is. You're getting the skull again, you're getting the lips. Someone had already told me in the comments on the last video what the band was. Hero Fix still can't remember. I need to start taking down these notes. You do. All right, for the tights, let me show you the tights, because this is going to be, really? Yeah, nothing. This is all identical. Articulation too, since it is the same. Torso, I'm not going to get too in depth, because the articulation, it shouldn't change anything, but I'll still go ahead and point out the fact that this is all on ball hip joints. I'm going to tell you, a 9 on Jericho. I really like having, the jacket on this. It's something different from this one, and this one will be the run-in. I think it's 1 in 1,000. If you guys manage to find this out in the wild, they'll be exclusive over there to Walmart, for at least for the exclusives. All these other ones, they're all up there right there on the website. Just go and hit that link, discount code HERO. It's going to save you some money. Again, stay tuned, man. Turn on that notification. We got to get through the rest of the wave. Overall, pretty good looking figs. Can't wait to get more in depth on what's going to go down right here. here going forward if they are planning on making those changes with the skin tone. Not so much Jericho, because Jericho is still getting a pretty good tint. For Kenny Omega, it's a different song and dance, but again, it's something that they are working on. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.